All you're going to need is a new cap and a rotor. If the cap didn't come with a new seal, get one of those too. Remove the plug wires by twisting and pulling. Use an 8mm wrench to loosen the screws on the cap. Now pull the cap off. If you're lucky, you'll be able to get to the rotor screw. Otherwise, you'll have to turn the engine until it's accessible. Turn the wheels to the left, then use a ratchet with a bunch of extensions to get to the crank pulley. Keep turning counterclockwise until the rotor screw is pointing up. Now you can loosen the screw. Make sure you use the right size Phillips head screwdriver. Push in as hard as you can while you turn to stop it from stripping out the screw. If you're lucky, the rotor's just going to pull right off. A lot of the time they're rusted on there a little bit, so you may have to work on it to get it off. Don't try to pry against this toothed rotor to get it off. That rotor is for the crank angle sensor, and if you bend the teeth, the sensor isn't going to work. Instead, try tapping it inward, then outward, then side to side to break it loose. When you install the new rotor, check the screw that came with it and make sure it has a lock washer on it. If it doesn't have one, it can eventually fall out while the car is running. The old gasket is so dried out, I had to use a pick to scrape it out. Stick the new gasket in the groove, then install the cap. Use a screwdriver if you can to tighten the bolts. If you use a wrench, use a short one and hold it near the head so you don't over torque the bolt. The posts on the cap may or may not have markings for the cylinder numbers. The center post goes to the ignition coil. Then from left to right it goes 2, 1, 3, 4. When you install the wires, twist while you push in. After that, you're done.